Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I filmed this in-depth foundation routine. It includes highlighting, contouring, and how to get this glow. I get a lot of questions asked about how I achieve my flawless base, and so I decided to make a video and explain everything and give you guys all my tips and tricks on how I achieve this look right here. If you guys do want to see the eye look, I have a mini Instagram tutorial and I'll link my Instagram down below so you guys can see that. If you guys like this video, please give it a big thumbs up and let me know what else you guys want to see from me. I do plan on posting more content and I have a lot of things planned, so stay tuned for that. Thank you for watching and let's get right into the tutorial. So the most important thing about a flawless foundation routine is to make sure that your skin prep is on point. Before I even start my makeup, I like to exfoliate my skin. And then I like to close my pores off, so I'll get an ice cube and I'll just run that all over my face. And this just minimizes the appearance of your pores. It makes it look way smaller and it gives you a good canvas to work on. I don't believe in primers. I don't know, I just haven't found a primer that really does much for me. So in replacement of primers, I use these little tips and tricks. I love using aloe vera gel to just calm down my skin and make it a little bit softer. It's a really good skincare routine if you want to put this on at night, if you have acne scars or just acne in general. I love this. And then on top of that, I'm going to be putting on my rose hip seed oil. I just got this off Amazon. This really moisturizes your skin. I love it. I don't use moisturizer. I just use aloe vera and an oil to prep my skin for makeup. Now that all of that water has dried up and soaked into my skin, I'm going to be using my aloe vera gel. Just a small little amount. If you guys can get your hands on black seed oil, I highly recommend that. I ran out of my black seed oil and I just haven't repurchased it, but that's a great oil for your skin. It is amazing for acne and for acne scars. That's what got rid of a lot of my acne scars. I mean, my skin's not perfect right now. It's just that this camera has a softening effect. Yeah, I'll be honest, it's not perfect. It's just the camera. But it is way better than what it was before. Now that I've finished all that, I am going to let this soak into my skin. I'm going to do my eye makeup and I'll be right back. To give myself a smooth canvas, this is going to sound really controversial. I know a lot of people say not to put liquids on top of powders, but I found personally for me this works really well. I use this air spun powder. I put it into my T-zone area, just right here where I would get oily or where my pores seem to be a little bit bigger. I actually use a Sonia Kashuk beauty blender. Just pick a little bit of that up and then I just stamp it into my skin. This is amazing if you have oily skin. I don't always color correct, but if it's a big event and obviously I am doing a full coverage makeup look, I will take the extra step to color correct. For me, I just have some darkness around my mouth and I have really bad eye bags. So I use this Orange Pro Concealer from LA Girl and I just like to put that around my mouth. And a little goes a really long way. So don't go too crazy with this. And I'm just gonna blend this out with my finger. A mistake that a lot of people do when they do color correct is that they don't set their color corrector, which is why when you put your foundation on top, it is going to move. So we're gonna go in with another light layer of our translucent powder and just powder that my Morphe M438 brush. I'm just gonna pick a little bit of powder up. Now we are ready for foundation finally. Right now I am loving the Wet n Wild Photo Focus foundation. And I like to mix that with my Huda Beauty foundation. I'm just going to mix that on the back of my hand. I'm just going to do 1 pump of Huda Beauty. And we're just going to go in with a little bit of the Wet n Wild. It's already dripping. So I don't even know how much that is. That's like 1 spatula. 2 spatulas full. So I'm just gonna dot that on my face. I'm just gonna let this sit on my face for about 30 seconds to a minute. I want the foundation to stick onto my skin, and that way it becomes a little tacky and it gives me more coverage. So I do keep it on my skin for a little bit before I go in with my beauty blender. So now I'm gonna go in with my beauty blender and I'm gonna blend that all out. So we're gonna go into highlighting now. I use the Kevyn Aucoin Sensual Skin Enhancer. My shade is in SX04. So I just take a concealer brush and you need very little, so I just stripe on just a little bit. Well, that might be a lot to some people, but to me that's a little bit. So we're gonna put that on underneath the eyes. I'm gonna go down the bridge of my nose, my cupid's bow, my chin, and the sides of my mouth. Sometimes I'll put it on my forehead, not always. For the sake of today's video, I put it on my forehead. I like to go in with a little bit of Tarte Shape Tape. The Tarte Shape Tape is just a little bit lighter. So just a couple swipes of that, just for the color. So just like we did with the foundation, we're going to do that again with the concealer. We're going to let that sit for about 30 seconds and then we're going to blend it out. Okay, sorry guys, my camera died, but all I did was blend out my concealer. I'm just going to take some powder from the lid. I'm just going to get that with my beauty blender. And I'm going to pack that on only underneath my eyes. Just setting that really quickly, that way there's no creasing. Make sure not to bring it down here because we are going to cream contour. I'm going to go in with LA Girl's Pro Concealer in some beautiful bronze. I'm just going to do a little bit. A little bit goes a long way, so do not bring it down too low or apply too much product. Do a little bit here just to bronze myself. A little bit on the sides of my nose. I like to use my Honey Bronze Drops of Sun from the Body Shop. Put that where I put my cream contour. So now we're just gonna go in, I'm gonna blend that out. Okay, so now once everything is all blended out, I take my powder foundation. It's the Laura Mercier Smooth Finish Foundation Powder in 3. I'm just gonna take a dense brush. This one is from e.l.f. I'm gonna swirl that in my powder and I'm gonna pack that on. This gives you so much more coverage. It's insane, and it literally makes your skin look airbrushed. MAC bronzer in Dark Deep. I take that with my e.l.f. This is actually a highlighting brush. A little tip here is so perfect just to go into these, into the hollows of your cheeks. I won't go past the edge of my eyebrow. So right here. And make sure you're blending up, never blend down. To deepen up that contour, I like to go in with Havana by Anastasia Beverly Hills. This is just a little bit ashier, and so it gives us more of a shadow, and I'm really putting a little bit right there. I'm not blending it out any more than that. My favorite blush at the moment is Wet n Wild Apricot in the middle. I love this blush. It's so pretty. This color reminds me of MAC Melba and Milani's Luminoso. Just bring those up on the cheeks to give us that flush. We are gonna spritz our face with some Fix Plus. Although this is a full coverage look, we don't want to look cakey and powdery. We want to look like we're naturally this flawless. We're just gonna literally shower with this. So now for the highlight, we're gonna go in with two highlighters. So first of all, we're gonna go in with the Amrezy highlighter. It's a beautiful gold shade. I'm actually gonna take my beauty blender and apply that onto my skin. This just makes the highlight melt into your skin, and it just looks like you're glowing from within. Highest points of our cheeks, my nose, and my chin, and then a little bit above the eyebrow. For a little extra glow, I'm going to go in with the Artist Couture in Cocoa Bling. Really pretty. I'm just gonna take that with this Sonia Kashuk highlighting fan brush, and I'm only gonna do this on the cheekbones, nowhere else. And then I'm just gonna spritz my face again with some Fix Plus, and now I'm gonna go in with Lady D's lip cream in Rita, just to finish off the look. Thank you guys so much for watching this tutorial. I hope you guys learned a lot from it. And please don't forget to subscribe and comment down below. Let me know if you guys love this look and give it a big thumbs up. That would be greatly appreciated. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys in my next video.